Checked in for Warren, and it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Sanders out there with Chandler. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Oubre, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. Sanders' shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now Chandler. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. And stolen by Freak. Now the Warriors moving it up. Powered down with both hands.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now, here is Knight. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Oubre kicks to Knight. Shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Knight's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Now, here's Knight. He's got 11. Kicks it to Booker. Doubled by Bryan. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Booker.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
The Suns have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Chandler with the screen on Thompson. Knight into the lane, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Knight's got 13.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Bryan. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 8. Chandler a screen. It's Knight with the drive. Nice work there coming off the screen. He's got 15.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
The shot no good. The clock runs out. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 36 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Bryan in at the 1. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Plumlee hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Barnes. He dishes it to Freak, and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Eric Bledsoe. And, of course, Brandon Knight.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Now Iguodala following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. That bucket in no time at all. Freaks got 42 in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
And that one's good. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And stolen by Freak. The pull-up. Offensive rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this quarter. Williams, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And both free throws good for Curry. Suns trail by 15. And there's the pass to Booker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Some changes for Phoenix. Larry Sanders is checked in for Beasley, and Knight subbed in for Booker. Here's Knight. Warriors with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Freak. Again, the miss by Knight. Here's Bryan. And another 3 for Golden State.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Knight wide open. Again, the miss by Knight.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Suns trail by 19. Feeds it to Warren. Dishes it to Knight. Screen by Sanders. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Freak. And stolen by Knight. Up top, Sanders. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Knight, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Sticking too much.
From downtown, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Bryan. Freak's got 54 points. Bledsoe with it. Sanders with a screen on Curry. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Out to Knight. It's good from long range. Knight's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Plumlee with the screen. Sanders with a screen on Curry. Knight on the wing. Shot clock at 5. That's good. Knight's got 20 points.
Assisted, Eric Bledsoe.
Curry against Bledsoe. Fires the 3, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Bryan.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girl.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. A change here. Freaks checked in. And here are the Warriors now. Setting the floor for the Suns. Chandler out there with Beasley. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. He feeds it to Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. In the corner, it's Oubre. Wide open look, and that one's good. Oubre's got 4 this quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Suns trail by 20. Here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Outside, Green. To the inside, Bryant. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Freak with the ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the... Look at that jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
He kicks it to Thompson. Here's Bryan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Biyombo with the block. And Thompson kicks to Freak. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Oubre. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this. And that'll signal the end of our NBA post.